have to dedicate yourself and practice consistently. When you practice consistently, day by day you will improve. But before that, you set up your mind. Anyhow, I have to say something every day. How long time speak in English? That is the matter. There is no any pressure. You just think that I have to say something in English. That's enough. You manage your time and say something in English. What in your mind? You try to express that. When you consistently say something, at that time, you just feel confident. As a result, you can speak in English very well. But if you don't feel confident, definitely you don't say something in English. So, build up the confidence. It is so many important in public speaking. So, everything is just avoid, but confidence you need to build up. When you build up confidence, that time you can say something in English easily because you know very well English. So without confidence, you can't say something. Obviously, you need to say something in English. When you need to say something, that time you just feel confident. Obviously, I will be able to say something without hesitation, without any nervousness. Yes, this is the process. Do you know those who are fluent speaker, they can speak in English very well because they have a confidence. When they try to say something at that time, they feel I'm 100% confident. I will be able to say something. As a result, when they start say something, automatically coming out the sentence, words, even various types of topic. So, install your brain, definitely you can say something in English, but if you don't build up the confidence, you can't say something. So, whenever you get free time, the time you try to speak in English, even talk to yourself. You need to interact with others, especially when you need to say something in English. If you don't open your mouth, how is it possible? You just make fun with you. I can say something in English. There is no doubt. There is no any kind of hesitation. What in my mind? I want to say something. I want to explain any kind of situation, any kind of topic. Even recent your experience, recent your travel, recent anywhere at that time what you see, even recent to visit any place, just explain in English. If you continuously do that, definitely once upon a time your fluency coming. But if you don't do that, you don't be able to future in English. Obviously, you need to be great speaker. Definitely, you have to practice. You take time, but you have to practice consistently. When you practice, at that time you will be able to say something. There is no doubt. What is in your mind coming, it doesn't matter. But you think that, yes, I have to say something in English. Sometimes you just make a lot of sentences. When you learn any vocabulary, at that time, you just think that, yes, I have to make a sentences. Daily life, what you are doing, you try to make the sentences. Even when you get opportunity to say something in English, you just talk to anyone. You don't feel hesitation. You don't feel shy because you are a learner. You want to say something in English. So if you wanna just get the time or advantage, definitely you need to express in English. If you just express in English, day by day, you will feel confident. As a result, when you try to say something, subconsciously coming out the sentences. So just feel good. Don't feel nervous. Okay. You just think that, yes, I'm a learner. So anyhow, I have to say, if I don't say something, so how I will be a good speaker? So it is wrong or right doesn't matter. At first, I have to say something. Yes, sometimes you will make mistake, but day by day you will improve. So because of mistake, you don't say something, you just lose everything. You won't be able to say something in English. So without any thoughts, you just think that I have to say something, and naturally I want to say. So this type of tactic, if you follow and consistently practice speaking English, you will be able to practice or say something in English. There is no doubt. Those who are good speakers in English, they always practice. So why you don't follow this technique? Why you don't practice speaking English? Without practice speaking English, how is it possible to be a good speaker? You know very well. So what is the blame to say something in English? At what you start. When you start to say something, that time you will find out the mistakes. Then you naturally try to say something. But if you just think that, oh my God, it is not possible for me, I won't be able to say something. So I just avoid from this. I don't say something in English and it is not possible for me. I just listen, but I don't talk. So how is it possible? If you listen more, then you have to talk more. If you read more, you need to write more. So obviously, where you live, where you stay, it doesn't matter. You have make the tendency to say something in English. If you make this type of tendency, day by day, you will improve. And once upon a time, you can say something in English. That time, you feel good. You just see the improvement of speaking English. Yes, there are a lot of speakers. They can speak in English very well. Only 1 day, 2 days, not enough to practice or to be a fluent speaker. If you want to be a fluent speaker, definitely you have to invest a lot of times. You have to dedicate yourself and practice consistently. When you practice consistently, day by day you will improve. But before that, you set up your mind. Anyhow, I have to say something. Don't force my mouth just automatically and subconsciously coming out the sentences or words. This type of situation I have to make. If I don't make this type of situation, how is it possible? Suppose if you don't practice, if you don't say any words in English, so how is it possible? Like your mother tongue. If you just don't say any word in your mother tongue, just 6 months later, you will forget a lot of things. So this is a international language and foreign language. So you have to prioritize to speak in English. You have to enjoy speaking English. You have to like speaking English. When you love speaking English, at that time you will get energy to say something. You will feel good to say something. So you have to love, but you don't neglect your mother tongue. You also love your mother tongue besides love English because it is international language and it is foreign language. When you communicate with others, that time obviously you need to speak in English, especially other countries because globally it is worth to communicate with others. If you don't interact with others by English, how is it possible? Because on behalf of any person, don't possible to all languages controlled. So obviously, one or two or three languages you must be learn. As a result, your just career will be good and you will be smart. And when you say something in English smartly, definitely feel good. So don't worry about that. Don't waste your time. Just practice more and consistently say something and make a lot of sentences. So why you stop speaking English? From now on, start speaking English without any hesitation. So that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourself. Best of luck. Goodbye.